Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now they just, they need a little more.
More? What you mean more?
They need a video of you talking about how you use Cognivibe and how it helps you live your best life as an NBA superstar and a lifestyle influencer and marketing icon. That's it.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
No, Austin, bro. I mean, I wear the thing when I sleep sometimes, and honestly, the crystals hurt my face when I turn over.
Okay.
But I guess it helps when I sleep a little.
That's perfect. All right, just say that. I mean, not the part about the crystals hurting your face. Let's just keep it corporate. But you got it. Come on.
Yeah.
A house for your shoes.
For my shoes.
House
yeah,
for your shoes.
I do. Okay.
There we go. Sleep well.
Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone. Other teams, they're sending their best defenders, they're sending help, they're double teaming you off the ball.
Sounds like a lot to handle.
Man, it's not just physically taxing, it's a mental grind to deal with the constant pressure and the shifting defenses and new looks.
You know what it is, MP, no excuses. So, tell us how you deal with it.
Right. So, one thing that personally helps me is this Cognivibe. I've been wearing this during my naps before games. It boosts my concentration and energy levels so I can deliver in the fourth quarter.
Well, how does Cognivibe help you focus?
Bro, it helps me improve the quality of my rest and speeds up my recovery time, while the crystals aid cognitive function and improve decision making.
But is it comfortable?
Let's focus on how Cognivibe is the healthiest way to get sleep you need to dominate your game. Check the link in the bio. It really works.
Coming up next, the Bucks taking on the Jazz. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they're in 8th place in the East, looking to put some distance between themselves and their pursuers. Jazz, Bucks, up next. Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here are the starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's MP, then it's Bailey, and it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, we've got Jackson, Jarris Walker out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Rollins in at the point. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
MP, and MP throws it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Here's Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Antetokounmpo against MP. Duren with a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP drives in, and he comes up with a bucket. MP's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jackson. From 12 feet. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's MP. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Here's MP. With the drive. Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Kessler. And here's MP. 6 points for him. Kessler, a screen on Jackson. MP, the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Oh, MP throws it down!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And they call an illegal screen here. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, BA, I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
And Duren drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
For Milwaukee, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Antetokounmpo inside, covered by MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Duren. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Good D by MP.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Jackson for 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Utah trailing here. Duren with a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Williams, following the bucket by Utah. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You take a look at Utah. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
Checking out the Jazz, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
George, he's checked in for Kessler. Here's MP, uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 10.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And MP throws it down.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Walker. This one for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. Jazz leading by 5. It's Markkanen on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Walker, the open look. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
George finds MP. Duran with a screen on Williams. MP, the pass to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title card.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Pass to Kuzma. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Now Filipowski, defended by Kuzma. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. MP, number 1. Jalen Duran is second.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. And here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 5. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And it's Utah with the ball, following the score by Milwaukee. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Hammers it in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Filipowski sets a screen. The drive by MP. Over Williams. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Kuzma outside. 1:10 left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side, Williams. Clock at 4. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Kuzma for three. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz leading by 3. Filipowski sets a screen to the middle. And stolen by Williams. Here's Porter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Flashy stuff there from Porter Jr. Defenders just couldn't stay with him.
Anderson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Walker passes to Kuzma. Porter from outside. Offensive rebound.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Harris out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Turner in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He finished with 51 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the bucket is good.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Out to the right wing. MP against Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has...
Wow, MP! That'll make the top 10.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside for Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Out to the right wing. Turner for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. MP with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. MP scanning the floor. Here goes MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Driving inside. Here's Turner. Kuzma outside. From the arc. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's MP. Oh, he dunks it right on Kyle Kuzma. Man.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
For Milwaukee, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jackson He's checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Porter Jr. The field for the three-point contest is just about set. And no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world. And that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
You take a look at Markkanen. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
MP outside. Here's Kessler. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Beyond the arc. Kessler with a rebound. MP outside. Kessler a screen on Jackson. MP against Kuzma. Boom! He jams it straight down. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Turner. Oh, Kessler with the block. Fast break, Utah. MP no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
The kick out to Kuzma. The three. Utah grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Giannis end to end.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor, covering up so much ground with those long strides.
So it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in...
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
A look here now at Utah. There are some high expectations coming into the season, and they...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Utah, Durant out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey, then it's MP, and it's Kessler in at the 5. Rollins passes to Jackson. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Good D by MP. Kessler, a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP drives in. Pass to Duran. To the inside. Duran with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Clock is at 3. Cuts off the pass. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by MP. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He hits the second from the line. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Utah leading by 14. Kessler, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And the basket by MP. MP's got 25 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's MP. Oh, Williams with the block. To the middle. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Jackson's got 5 points.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Good on the second one. Bucks trail by 13. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
One more time for your forward court crew dance team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Walker, a screen on Duran. Down low. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 13. Kessler, a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP outside. Inside. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. The strong finish by Giannis.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Duran. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. Giannis going downhill. It's stolen by MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Outrunning the field, MP. He's got those young legs, folks.
Outside Walker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Antetokounmpo against MP. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Four on the clock. Here's Rollins. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Rollins has got his second bucket on the night. Jazz leading by 13. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, BA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Up top, Walker, covered by MP. Williams from long range. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anderson. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Walker. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anderson with a screen. Here's MP. Misses the one-handed jam.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
MP, a screen on Walker. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, from getting a solid screen to being ready to shoot, MP does it all in one smooth motion.
The Bucks trail by 17. Here's Rollins, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul of the And Milwaukee has possession. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Duren with a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Ball stolen. Down low. And they get it back. MP outside. Second shot opportunity. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Duren with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Robert Williams checked in for the Bucks. MP against Antetokounmpo. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Jazz leading by 20. MP outside, and he drives in. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Outside for Porter. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, BA. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Now Williams. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Duren with a rebound. For Utah, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's a one-on-one situation. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Oh, MP throws it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Milwaukee making some changes. Walker, he's checked. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
Another strong game where you managed to outduel one of the top scorers in the league. What does this performance say about you?
It's just another win. All the stats and the other stuff doesn't mean anything if we don't win. I did what I had to do tonight to help my teammates, and I feel terrific about that.
MP, I have to say you are buzzing. You seem to have a lot of energy for having played so many minutes.
Yeah, that's just conditioning. Thanks a lot, though. I'll see you next time.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.